Girl, I was just about to say, is this a video or are we doing audio? Because Lord knows. I came home and immediately, immediately put on my pajamas.
And it got well, they have started video now. It gets so hot. What, Sophie? Yeah, I did.
Dying. I don't know what's happening. I'm dying.
It's hot.
This is crazy.
What's that?
What time is it?
Pasa pasa.
Time.
Pasa pasa.
Time. Every gal. I go me a
Pasa pasa.
don't stop, girl. Wine, drink until I hear. Drink and rave till the morning light, my girl. Center. Have a shot, man. Downtown. You know who this is? Hot man. I'm the secret. Them no bad like me.
Welcome back, ladies.
What's going on?
Wonder if somebody would like to tell us why we were on leave.
Who wants to tell us?
Well, one of the members decided that they wanted to have a baby.
Let's just make this clear. It's not me. So that narrows it down all the way down.
This one. Oh,
Yeah. I would like to let everyone know the member gave birth to a handsome little boy. His name is Micah, and he's doing amazing.
Awesome. That's awesome.
It completely stolen my heart, I swear.
Oh, it's you? Oh, it's you?
Oh, wait, did I say my heart? Sorry.
Can't help yourself, man.
Can't help yourself. You couldn't even pretend.
Not even for 5 minutes.
At all. Hilarious.
Not even for 5 minutes.
Congratulations on behalf of the listeners.
Yes.
Thank you.
Insert clapping sound here.
Yeah.
Congrats, mommy.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
since
you,
we know
thank
one of the members has to go back to dealing with their newborn, we will keep this short enough. I think, first of all, it really is good to see you guys. As much as I don't even know how I'm squeezing this in my life. I miss this very much. So I will make time for Uno if nobody else. So I miss y'all.
Well, thank you, Mama.
We miss you too, sweetie pie, all the way over there in your hot desert. Sorry.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, it is pretty hot, but y'all seem to be way hotter than me, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening at all. Okay, so now that we are entering the summer heat, we figured we will return to our podcasting ways by entering with the best body we know how.
Listen,
the summer body. The summer body.
Summer body.
That's the best way we know how. And summer is fast approaching. So I'm curious to know if you guys have started thinking about this summer body.
Started? I can start there. It is all I have been thinking about. Okay?
Is this summer body?
The summer body.
I have summer plan.
Listen. I have a few bathing suits that need to be worn. Okay,
girl.
And as of right now, not even 1 foot can go in them.
You can put in a hand.
It's true.
Not even a leg. No, I was just saying to my mom, I went to visit my mom. By the way, guys, Jamaican parents are so honest, it's scary.
We already know
I went to visit my mom yesterday, and she said, "No, man, Elizabeth never do so."
Uy, no, sir.
Oh, dear God.
I love her. I love her so much. You have no idea.
Oh, mommy, if you're
Because
listening to this, you're so honest. I love it.
She's right. She didn't lie.
Well,
I didn't want to hear it, but she didn't lie.
You do know the second child. The first child is not real. And then the second child starts to become real.
Very accurate assessment.
Yes.
Very, very accurate.
Even when you are pregnant, you even see your belly shows a lot earlier. you get a lot bigger. Usually, this is obviously a blanket statement. This is not really like everybody, but usually that's what happens. And it's a lot harder to lose the baby weight the more kids you have. Yeah, the second one just jacks you up, and then it's all down here.
Okay, with an uppercase J, you up. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. With I feel like no, my weight now. I never, when I had Elizabeth, when I was pregnant. I mean, granted, we only went the 7th month with Elizabeth, but I never made it to this weight that I have now after giving birth to Micah. Seriously, I don't know what this is. this is a body I've never experienced before. I don't know what it is.
2022 body that.
Listen to me. But the hardest part is, I can honestly say I have been,
It could be pandemic plus
pandemic body.
Baby.
No, on a pandemic. Pandemic didn't give me 1 pound. I kid you not. Not even a pound. This is all baby body.
Well, ma'am, you've been pregnant the whole pandemic. Let's just do it. Like a whole elephant. Stop it.
Pandemic has been 2 years, almost 3 years.
Whole elephant, ma'am. A whole elephant.
Oh, my word. No,
Even though it did feel like that, but I think my hardest thing is I don't mind putting in the weight, the work to lose the body, but the hardest thing is losing it. I feel like I have been putting in the work, and it's just not melting fast enough. I'm like,
what's the work that you're putting in? I'm curious.
I am working out. I have started this keto diet, which I have to tell everybody I absolutely love. It works for me. And for a vegetarian, I thought it would have been really hard. Keto is all about protein, and I don't eat meat. But I have to admit that I've found a way to eat enough protein and cut down on my carbs, and I'm still getting the nutrients that I need to make milk because I am still breastfeeding. And it's been working, just not as fast as I would like it to, And then I have the father of the kids talking about, I feel like I kind of like it as size day,
Yeah.
No, sir.
It's still a little cold in Jersey. I need something for all on too.
No, sir.
we rebuke that spirit.
Carrie, rebuke. Talk about keep everything else. Just lose the belly and don't lose anything else, sir. It's not possible.
Sir.
Oh, God.
Not happening.
Yeah, I don't know about any of these. What about one of those? Are you guys thinking about what the summer is going to receive?
What the summer is going to receive.
I like the way you put it.
I mean,
what it's going to receive.
The summer going to get whatever I give it, so it has to receive something. So it just is what it is. I went to the doctor today, and of course, y'all know I have my thyroid condition, and the doctor was asking me about, my symptoms, etc. So I was telling her, and she was like, "Yo, you really need to do better. Like, you have all these symptoms." I'm like, "I've had all these symptoms forever." Anyway, so she's writing down everything, and she's like, "So can we agree that you're having a hard time putting on weight?" I'm like, "Ma'am, ain't nobody trying to put on any weight. I'm not attempting to put on weight, so I can't tell you if I'm having a hard time doing it." She's like, "You're not exercising. You're just out here just living, and you're not gaining any weight. We could say you're not gaining any weight."
Probably the same thing my brother have.
Now I'm like, I'm just there trying to live my best life. I'm not doing anything at all to do anything at all. I'm just here. So
send some of that my way, please. Send some of that my way.
Yeah. So the thing is that yes, people always say they're like, "Oh, that explains why you're so small." I think if I was to put on 10 pounds and not have everything else, like be able to eat everything I want and not have the symptoms that go along with it, like the heart tremors and not the heart tremors, the heart palpitations and the tremors and all of the things, the swollen feet and the water retention, I would take the 10 pounds. I'm not trying to be skinny. There is no attempt on my part to be anything. But it just comes with the territory. It just comes with what it is. And half the time I'm just like, kind of wish I could give it all up for that. So as I said, so if me put 100 pounds, I get that too. So it is what it is. in my words.
Girl.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know me. I don't really know what a summer body is about. So here's my thing, right? So what I don't like, two things. One, not fitting into my clothes that I own. And two, breathing heavy when I walk upstairs. I kid you not. I do not like to feel unfit.
Right.
And
so it's not the weight, it's the being in shape.
Yeah, because ever since I've been in college, like at Rutgers, I used to take gym classes. Like I used to take gym classes on Douglas College. Like I was in kickboxing, I was in Zumba and step. It's been a thing that I like to do consistently. And whenever life gets off balance, that's something that goes out the window, which is my exercise and my eating right. And then I just don't feel good. Once I'm exercising and eating okay, then my body is exactly how I kind of don't mind it being. I've never, okay, that's not true. Like every immigrant, I used to be skinny and thought I was fat.
And then you look back at the pictures and you're like, boy, I'm a warm back that body.
But I used to be maga. I just did not know I was maga back then.
Right.
But aside from then, before I moved to this country and gained the requisite weight, I've always been like, you know, like a size 8 kind of person, maybe 6 when I'm slim. In my brain, if I ever see a double digit, I kind of get nervous. So there was one time when I got bigger than I've ever been. I had to buy like double digit size, and I was like, no, I started feeling depressed because I felt heavy. I wasn't eating right, so my body felt heavy. Like when you eat right, your body feels so much lighter just eating right. Yeah. And then when I exercise and I don't feel as winded and I feel like I can do things and be active, then I feel okay. And the reason I laugh at somebody is I have never felt comfortable in like a bikini. But
ever?
Never. I'm a one piece. Used to try like a tankini thing one time. Kind of like the monokini where they're going. But I've never been a bikini person ever in my life. And to be honest, at whatever size I was, one thing you know, Shar is going to the beach. I don't have no cover up on. My bathsuit is on. And trust me, I have some tore up pictures because I had bigger days. I am summer bodies. Summer's getting whatever body I have. Exactly. I wear my bathsuit at every size. Just about, and that's it. I don't have a cup, but just there. I'm just out here. I just feel bad when I'm not doing the right things. Like if I'm not exercising and eating right, I actually don't feel right.
But if you don't feel right, do you still go to the beach and try to enjoy yourself?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So if you hit double digit, you're still in your swimsuit. You just have to go buy a double digit swimsuit.
I've always still been in my swimsuit, but the last time I lost that double digit weight, I fling with them things there. Anytime my clothes get tight, I'm like, ma'am.
Not seeing you again. That double digit nasty again.
Not seeing you again.
I'm not buying them sizes there. No.
Hilarious.
No, ma'am.
Oh,
hilarious.
Goodness. I hate that. Anyway, Kara, how you stay? What's summer giving?
Summer is getting the body. I think my body has naturally fluctuated. You know, like you have a natural range. So sometimes I'm at the top of that range and sometimes I'm at the bottom. I think when I was in my early 20s, I would fluctuate in like 150, 145, 150. That was like, you know, in your 20s, early 20s. In my 30s, I'm fluctuating between 160 and 170. Maybe 155 if I'm like on a cleanse. So if I'm in that range, I'm good. Like if I'm at the top of the range, I know I gotta bust out my 170 pants. That's
but at least you have the 170.
You have clothes for the range.
I have clothes for the range. So my range is like a 4 to an 8.
Wow. That's a 4, 6, and an 8.
That's right. That's right. And usually I'm in the 6. But it's okay. I'm in the 8.
But sometimes I drop down to the 4 and sometimes I peak up a little to the 8.
Right. I've gotten used to that range of size. I'm good. But I do have some shorts that I plan on putting on this summer. And they do require me to be at a 4.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. So I am preparing for that because they are getting warm.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Oh my
I feel like I
God.
got
Can't
like 3
wait.
I
more
actually have
summers
a
left.
dress for you, Carrie. It was
Mm.
purchased.
Is it a size 4?
No, it's one of them things where it's like a medium, but it's a medium that fits somebody that's not me. Because it fits up to right under my boob.
Wait, what does that mean?
What? Right.
My chest is too big for it. So
Oh,
I got you.
that's interesting.
I'll try it on. I mean, I like to pick out my summer outfits like now so I can work towards them. So I have my shorts up in the closet.
Wow.
So every time I go in there, I'm like, okay, ma'am, get your life together because summer is coming.
Need motivation. I
I do, because these pajama pants will have you misled.
Very accurate, Carrie.
And you know,
Misled.
over the winter, that's all I buy is pajamas. I'm like, where are the clothes for outside, ma'am? Outside wear. I don't even know what's happening right now.
I have
And
to
I will
admit,
also
that's
say
what
about a 2-piece. I always, even when I'm at my top of my range, I'm in a 2-piece because I know there will be a day when it's gonna be the 1-piece, and I want to look back and say,
I
remember
wore my 2-piece.
when you were in that 2-piece, girl, you did. Now sit down. So
Now set out.
I would like to say, Carrie, that I see you can always wear a 2-piece because I see people. No, I see people banging out in the 2-pieces.
Have you seen Lizzo lately?
Lizzo has a different level of confidence.
Oh, I was talking about age. I was just talking about age.
Right.
I mean, even older people
at all times.
Yeah, even older people wear 2-piece. I just
yes.
Yeah, but I think
Listen,
as I get older, I want my clothes to be more comfortable. I want my shoes to be more comfortable. So a 2-piece to me is slightly uncomfortable on some days, especially with the string hipping in your hip. I already know when I get older, I want me a 1-piece.
That's it. That must be it. I just probably saw the discomfort. I don't even know.
Cut it out,
always comfortable. You got to worry about the thing in your butt. I'm gonna want a 1-piece.
Child, you can have the thing in the butt even with a monokini.
Yeah, I will say.
I mean, we might even bust out with the boy shorts because we gonna be grown and we would have lived. Like I've lived, honey. I can do a boy shorts.
I just can't wait for the moment where I don't have to worry about am I on my period while I'm swimming. I when I'm old enough to not care.
Mercy.
I'll just say summer will come and the beach weekend gonna be the weekend, the perfect weekend at the end of your period. Those things are just the work of the devil. I tell you, the devil. So
we're not even talking about a period right now. I'm at the point in my life where I'm telling you, my body has changed like completely. My body, and you're right about that pajamas, Carrie. It was tights for me. I've been in tights for so long that I thought I was doing well. Until I went the other day and I was trying to put on I was like, I'm putting on jeans pants in a while. Let me put on my jeans. Child, my jeans couldn't go over my behind. It could not make its way over my behind.
Well, now that I will take from you. If you're having an issue,
please share.
You can unload some of that over here.
Oh my goodness.
I have not one jeans in my closet now that can go over my behind. That's a problem.
For who? A problem for who? A problem for who?
Not the father of the child.
That's correct. Not really for anybody else except her, actually, because nobody is complaining about that.
I refuse to buy any more clothes. No, ma'am.
Be like Carrie.
My clothes to
be like Carrie.
You need a range.
You need a range.
No, I have a range.
I'm
out of my range right now.
You need a bigger range. You need like 2 to 12.
Expand the range. The range is saying I want to be expanded.
I'm with you, so my range is 2 sizes, no more.
I rebuke. I like Carrie. I go between the 4 and the 8 as well. That's my range.
Yeah.
At my work because I don't like skinny. So 4.
I'm with you.
8.
Double digits is not a thing.
Double digit is not a thing. I give you a joke. My mother, I bought a dress last week because I'm trying to find something to wear to church. And I bought a size 8 dress. And I said to my mother, because she keeps telling me that I should be buying a 12, right? She's insisting. insisted, right? So I put on my size 8 dress and I'm all excited, like, praise the Lord, it fits. So I called my mom and I was like, you wouldn't believe what I just purchased, a size 8 dress. I wore the dress to church and I said, look at my size 8 dress. Here, my mother. They put on the wrong tag.
She's not believing the tag.
She said the tag is wrong.
Oh, mommy.
She's sure the tag is wrong on the dress.
Is your mother double digits?
Yes, my mother is a 10.
Right.
And she's
But
telling
she's
me to buy
only
a 12.
a 10 because she don't want to wear tight clothes.
Right.
My mother is a 10 and telling me to buy a 12. But she's trying to say, I rebuke that spirit. I am bigger.
But she has a here's what I'll say. Certain places cut different because a 4, right? I could wear a 4 in certain stores and not in others. So I do think there's some truth to like the way things are cut to be roomy, but I'll take it. I'm at it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
but
as long as it's not double digits for me, I'm okay.
Any day Sophia has to purchase, as Sharifa said, a double digit clothes, pick me up from the hospital because I'm going to starve myself. No, ma'am.
You know, okay. Let's talk about where we get this from.
Older.
Let's talk about where we get this from.
I am 5'2". I am 5'2".
Yes, ma'am. My mother is 5'2", and I'm sure she's a 10. And nobody is looking at my mother like she's fat. You're older. Your body changes. Your weight distributes.
All of your mother's
so maybe
in their booty.
Well, my mother booty is bigger than mine. So her weight, it is her weight. But my mother, I am not a 10. Mommy, if you're an 8, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure she's a 10. But her weight is just distributed differently. Like we are shaped the same, but she just got a bigger booty than I do. And so even if it was that a lot of her pants, her waist don't fit properly, you have the same issues. You know how it is. Mm-hmm. So it's only a 10 or only a this because of our body structure, not really because they were made for us.
No, ma'am.
So just because when you were 20, you were a size 8 or 6, now you are 40 with 2 kids. Hey, y'all are 40.
Did she say 40, guys? Did she just say 40? Who's 40? Wait,
now that y'all are 40.
Who's 40? Because I don't know.
None of us here are 40.
Who's 40?
No, one of us only deal with one crisis at a time. Okay, and today it's weight. Okay.
Today,
nobody on this screen is 40.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you.
You're not going to layer on age.
Okay. I won't tell you how.
That's out of order. Okay.
I bet me tell you something. You know what? It's not even my fault. My family caused this. Both of my grandparents, my grandmas on both sides, anytime they see you, come here. You put some. Listen, the obsession with that is a far way coming. And then their kids came the same way.
Yeah.
So my grandparents, then my aunts, uncles, mom, dad, like that generation.
Wait till Una do it, man. Wait.
All the same.
I'm not do that to my kids. No.
I mean, you may not say it out loud, but wait.
No.
Jamaican parents, at least our parents' age, are very, very blunt. My mother will see me and be like, "Oh, we I get big, I go, like, damn, hold on."
Big like us. Big like us.
Big like us.
Big like us.
Like us. Okay.
Being
and
blunt.
Then if you lose too much weight, no, stop losing weight. No, what you do?
Let I go down to a size 4. The other day when 2 years ago when I was a size, my brother said to me, "No, Sophia, don't look good. Don't do that to yourself. You're sick. What happened to you?"
So in other words, you can't win.
See, you can't be that big. Okay. He was like, "You're sick. What happened to you? You know, look for your neck bone. We can't see your neck bone."
Collect water, collect water in the collarbone. Like, what? What is happening?
Well, so they are very, very vocal. We've already said that, very blunt, but I also feel like they still pass those things down to us, even though we are way more conscious about it coming out of our mouths.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I tell you, if you, for example, haven't seen a cousin for 3 years and they put on 30 pounds, the first thing you're thinking is, yo, you're not saying it.
But not saying it.
You're not saying it, but that's the first thing you're thinking because that is how it has been passed down to us. So
and it's reinforced, right? It's reinforced socially. Like if we're being very transparent, when you see someone who you are used to seeing at a certain weight and you see them at a different weight, you're like, if you're used to them being a thick person, then that's different. But especially women, you're like, oh man, like I hope everything's okay. Like, you know, and it's very superficial, but
it's both ways too. If you saw somebody, if you knew somebody was big all the time, and you saw them and they were like really small now, you're looking like,
what happened?
No, all sure. Because when you see people skinnier, you're like, oh my God, you look fat. When people see me gain weight, they're like,
yes, ma'am. Not cancer. Yes, not cancer looking. I'm sorry if that's disrespectful. But if they don't look sick, maybe I should say that. If they don't look sick, if somebody was, say, overweight, somebody was 200 pounds and now they're 140 pounds, you're not saying, what happened to you? Oh, we are skinny. Right. They're gonna say, oh my gosh, you look so good, even if the person is unhealthy. You have no idea. It's gonna be, yo, you look good.
Me personally, everything is happening in my head. I don't comment on nobody's weight unless
no, we're not gonna say it.
Right. But still,
because you're traumatized,
it would be noticeable to me if it was like a cousin of mine.
You are.
We do notice it. We do notice it, and we do think about it. We
both of them noticeable to me. It's not like, you know, like, and I want to say they're
even subconsciously you think that if somebody's losing weight, you're like, especially as they get older. Like I say this to my mom. Like when you're getting older, it's hard to lose weight. Like I don't want to see my mom at 60 at her weight at 40. Like, no. You want them to be, you know, have less stress on their knees and be active and all these other things. So I think there's some very practical reasons to have those thoughts and share those feelings with the people you love, for sure.
Can I just tell you one thing, Nomi? So they're judging our weights, like when you see your grandparents and stuff, but them love feed you. What is the problem though?
Like because they're feeding you good food, ma'am. They're not feeding you anything that's not bad for you.
No space. They're not giving you ice cream. A good weight.
They're not giving you ice cream or, you know, things that are not good for you. But they're not giving no food.
And rice and peas is good for your health.
It will bust some kind of gas, miss. Bust some kind of gas. Don't be rude.
Like when I make
rice and peas, but rice and peas is a nut.
Well, first of all, our parents ate rice and peas all the time, and they're not overweight because of rice and peas. I can tell you that much.
We're not walking 20 miles to anywhere. No.
Yeah, uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways.
In the snow in Jamaica.
In the snow.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Barefoot.
Of course, there's no other way to walk 20 miles.
I'm done.
There's no other way. No other way.
Carrie, I'm curious how you are getting prepared for these size 4 shorts, ma'am. I meant to ask you that.
Prepared. You know what? I go through stints. Like I'll have my, you know, when I'm eating whatever. But when I'm serious, I'm having lettuce with everything. Lettuce becomes rice. Lettuce becomes bread. And then I'll put meat on it. I don't usually have breakfast, so I'll start food at like lunchtime.
Under normal circumstances or just when you're trying to do size 4 shorts?
Under normal circumstances, I don't usually eat a heavy breakfast. If I do have breakfast, it's fruit. Okay. And then at lunchtime, I'll have, if I'm working on low calorie, I'll have a smoothie for lunch. And then dinner, I'll have some protein and salad.
So when you're not hungry?
No.
I can say I have skipped breakfast as well. And honestly, most times I have to be like, wait, it's 3 o'clock, I haven't eaten yet. What the heck is happening?
Yeah.
But that's not, I mean, I am not a breakfast eater either, but you know that's not healthy. Is eating once a day. I'm sure you know.
I think part of it is your body, right? Your body is cleansing in the morning. So in my mind, if you're drinking water, if you're drinking liquids throughout the day, you're eating snacks.
Right.
Like, you know, nuts and fruits, you're eating, but you're not having a meal.
No, right. I mean, I just assumed that Soap is saying she don't eat breakfast, you know, for whatever reason. And then 3 o'clock come and you haven't eaten all day. I'm saying that's not healthy.
Right. But I'm not having a big meal, but I'm drinking. Like I'm drinking green juice. I've been drinking green juice in the morning. But I am consuming, just not a bread sandwich with everything on it.
Bread sandwich?
egg and bread, bread
Oh,
and cheese.
I thought you said
Egg
on
bread
bread.
sandwich. Okay.
No,
That's so
I have to
Jamaican.
eat like kind of what they're saying, like small meals throughout the day, because I tend to get hypoglycemic. If I am not eating something, I have like blood sugar fluctuation. So I will have, like how Sophie's saying, I could have a juice, I could have a yogurt, I could have small things.
Yeah.
throughout the
I will
day.
say
I definitely don't
before,
eat
and
big
you have to
meals.
like work with your body too. Because I know right
know your
before my
body.
cycle, I want to eat everything. And I have to account for that. Like I'm not hungry on a regular day, but that week before my cycle starts,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am craving Funyuns. I want cheddar chips. I want hot cheese popcorn. I want all
Your
of the
cravings
things.
are so unhealthy. When I am on my period, I want a banana, and I hate
A
bananas.
banana?
And I think
Never want a banana.
I think I'm just craving things that my body are missing.
I know you
obviously,
always
but
want a banana.
hate bananas.
I have a banana every single day. But that week before my break, I want Chick-fil-A. I want all. Okay. I will
Salty
have
things?
Chick-fil-A. I'll have Chick-fil-A, then pickles, then I'll have chip.
Yeah,
It's
it sounds
bad.
salty to me.
Salty things.
Yeah.
That's what your body is craving.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the same. I mean, very same. So I don't know how people stick. I mean, obviously I stick to a permanent diet. I don't eat certain things, obviously, as you know. But I don't know. Yeah, I just eat when I'm hungry, and that's it. I can't say, okay, I'm gonna stick to eating 3 meals a day. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Obviously, I should drink way more water than I do, because putting things in my body, in my head, that sounded so wrong, but I'm going to continue. Putting things in my body is not first priority in my mind. Everything else becomes more important, but then my body starts to rebel. So yeah, it does become important to pay attention to that. So
Soph, do you think you could maintain keto like more permanently? Not all the time, but more.
Why not all the time?
Well, I mean, like she can also eat carb if she feels like every now and again, but I mean, like more consistently maintain that.
Definitely. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm absolutely loving it. I was never a food person from the get-go. Like every time I get yelled at, I'm the worst Jamaican. I don't really love dumpling. I don't really like boiled banana. I don't eat yellow yam.
Tell them about mango.
Yeah,
she has issues,
I don't eat mango.
Do you eat ackee?
I do.
Okay. Because I was trying to remember,
recently kind of eat breadfruit. Carry on. Sorry.
Recently kind of eat breadfruit. Right. I have never.
Is there a way to mute other people? Let me see.
I'm done.
Oh no, what kind of Jamaican you are for real? How do you even survive in Jamaica? You probably were a size -1.
Listen, I get it all the time. Like even my American friends at work say to me, "You're not Jamaican. We eat more Jamaican food than you do."
Definitely.
Right. So it was easy for me to just stop with rice. I don't even miss it. I've been doing cauliflower rice, or as Kerry said, I use salad for everything, to wrap everything. And then I found this cauliflower wrap. What you can use to make like sandwiches, a wrap, but it's made out of cauliflower, which is pretty good. I was surprised it was so good.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, so I'm like, wait, I can do this.
Oh, by the way, you can use the cauliflower wrap and make pizza.
I was gonna say you could do cauliflower
told me about
pizza.
this. She made them for us.
But you don't eat cheese, right? So
I do eat cheese. Yes.
Oh, you do eat cheese.
Yes.
Because I was about to say
I'm not supposed to, but I
do cauliflower pizza.
They have cauliflower
cheese
crust
on it. You can make it just with tomato sauce and whatever veggies. It's delicious.
That's not a pizza, ma'am. That's just tomato sauce on bread.
Ma'am, we are trying to survive out here in a size 4 to 6. Okay, we have to make some sacrifices.
First of all, you all know I don't eat dairy. Dairy in no shape or form. But I eat pizza, and there's gonna be cheese on the pizza. If there is just tomato sauce and bread, just say it's bread with tomato sauce on it. Don't tell me it's no pizza, because that is a horrible mess and it's a shame. So some kind of cheese need to go on there, even if it's fake cheese. Something.
Listen, let me tell you what you guys have to try. I did, man. I tell you, that thing was so good. I made an eggplant lasagna and a ripe plantain lasagna. Now, ripe plantain is not very keto friendly, I have to admit. So you don't want to do it all the time. But that ripe plantain lasagna, a ripe plantain, slice it small, fry it, and use it to make for the bread. Same with the eggplant. My
the
God,
pasta part. So layer it with the meat.
Soft don't remember this, but this was like 3 years ago, and I dropped this in the chat. It's a Dominican dish with the lasagna with the fried plantains. Yeah, it's delicious.
My God. That thing will
Lots of calories though, because
but that's the thing about keto. When you're doing keto, you don't count calories. Like the calories not such a big deal when you're doing keto. So it's like, okay, I can get away. I mean, and granted, you don't want to do this all the time, right?
Maybe you should be counting calories.
Huh?
Maybe you should be counting calories.
Well, as of right now, I am doing both. So I have an app. The app count both for me because right now I'm doing a drastic weight loss, right? But I still want to be healthy.
Of course.
But I feel like once I get back to my preferred weight, I'm not going to focus. I think I may stick a little bit with the keto because I like it. Nice. But I won't be so strict with my calories like I am now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that fried plantain lasagna is delicious.
My God. Make you want to.
It gotta have cheese. You make it, just let me know.
Oh no, I make mine with cheese. So mine has cheese and
I think it has to have cheese in it for it to make sense.
Yes,
all kinds of cheese. Things.
Yes,
so silly. Yeah.
I do use cheese as well.
Just call me.
Even though she's not supposed to eat cheese. Anyway, Sharp, I want you to close with telling us about your current routine because I know it works and you also stuck with it, which kudos, insert the clapping emoji here also. Kudos to you because I don't stick to nothing. Nothing. My kids better be glad I stuck to it.
You had stuff you don't eat. And
that's because I cannot. If I eat it, I will be sick. Like actually my body will rebel against me. Not because I don't want to eat it.
Stick to it.
I don't have a choice.
No.
I don't have a choice.
Stick to it.
No, but yes, but Shar has a if there's anything I have a choice about.
Hello, she doesn't have a choice because she's gonna be breathing heavy. So she doesn't.
I can't climb her stairs. Okay?
I am 124 pounds. I breathe heavy when I go upstairs. It don't have nothing.
That's true. That is true.
Nothing to do with how she's eating and all the other stuff. Nothing. So
you know what happened? Years ago, I had gotten on this was more gimmicky. It wasn't gimmicky, but I had to pay for it. You know, like I was exercising like for over an hour, like twice a week, and I was eating like I had a nutritionist. I'd gotten it off a Groupon, like a 3-month thing. When I say, I never want to age myself. But you know, early 30s.
40. Cut it out.
I am not 40. Early 30s.
Embrace
and I lost the weight, and I liked the idea of it, and it was really it was more portion control. It wasn't any particular diet. It was a lot focused on portioning different types of food the right way.
Yeah.
And I could have stuck with it, but then I went to school and stopped caring for myself. And when I went to school, actually the first thing I did was lose weight because I was too busy to eat properly. So I didn't gain weight in school. But when I stopped studying at school and started living regular life, I didn't have any routine anymore. And then I gained the weight, right? And I was just desperate to get back on something that wasn't a fad, something that was like something I wanted to do. And I also didn't want exercise to be a child because I don't love exercise because I'm never the person, like I have bought a treadmill before and used it as a piece of furniture and then sold it because that's just not my thing, right? Yeah. So fortunately for in the middle of pandemic, I couldn't go to my gym anymore because I used to love, you guys knew me on Zumba. I mean, like I've been on a Zumba cruise, like I'm a Zumba girl. Couldn't find nothing to do. And I wanted to still be exercising because I was sitting at home being bummish. And Buck Up WellFit, which is like this online Zoom exercise class, 30 minutes in the morning. And they have evenings, but I'm a morning person. So 30 minutes in the morning, and I'm done with it. And the good thing about it is it had different pillars. So it has like eat well, like it has move well, which is exercise, but it has eat well, live well, sleep well. Like it was very holistic, founcing on what's your sleep looking like? What is your goal? Like it's not telling you what to eat, but what is your goal? The founder, she's vegan. I'm not vegan, but it's really just about what your goals are and what you want to, you know, make some commitment, be really mindful, be accountable to yourself. And that just worked for me because one, I'm not just trying to lose weight. There's going to be a point where maybe if you need to lose weight, then that's your focus. But I really was looking for a lifestyle that fit me, that I liked, so that I didn't feel like I was depriving myself. So there's nothing that I want to eat that I don't eat. It's just on a regular, kind of like what I was saying to Soph, like I don't expect her to never eat rice and peas or never have a dumpling. But is it something she can maintain? So for me, this is something I maintain because it's mostly whole foods, it's less processed foods, which is kind of my orientation anyway. It's less meat, which has always been my orientation. About 3 years ago, I said I was gonna stop buying chicken in my house. Not stop eating chicken, I just stopped buying it and cooking it at home as a way to reduce my intake. So it was just aligned with what I wanted to do for myself. And so that made it easier to stick to. And then once I get on it, I just have to keep it up. The one thing is not to get thrown off of by something. And then, you know, like particularly exercise, that's the first thing to go for me. Like if I get busy, I really make it a key.
Tired.
Like I don't care what, I'm rolling out of bed. If I'm half stepping it, I'm half stepping it because I just want to keep the consistency. So I'll be on there like not really, I'm not sure if I'm here or there because I'm tired a particular day, but I make it happen because I don't want to lose the consistency. Because like Carrie said, I'm not about this breathing heavy life. I really take it serious when I feel unfit. Because listen, I might be turning 40 in months, but I don't want to feel 40. Like honestly, I don't want to feel popped down.
Yes,
I hear that.
I agree.
No.
For me, it's the legs rubbing that gets me the most.
The legs rubbing.
The leg, when my legs touch, I feel like I'm just gonna die. They gotta spread back out. Oh, no, ma'am. No.
What? How is this ever? I am 125 pounds and my legs rub regardless of what weight.
Well, that's your legs. My legs only touch when I gain weight. And that's exactly how I know I've gained weight, when my legs start touching.
My legs always touch. I'm not need.
Me not me too, and Kia foot and whatever else. My leg them confused. Yeah, there you go.
To me. So my thighs them always a live loving.
No man.
Loving.
I need them to be enemies, okay? Do not talk to each other at all.
Not enemies.
Don't talk. Just don't even talk to each other.
I'm sweating. Can I just tell you?
No, I'm trying to think.
What is up with this weather?
No, I don't gain weight in my in my legs. I gain weight in my stomach. So when I do gain weight, I see it first in my stomach area.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this. I gain weight in the most upside down triangle way in the world, and therefore I refuse.
Is this up here?
No, yeah, kinda. I mean, of course, you know, when you gain weight, you gain your belly and stuff too. But just the way my fat deposits on my body, I end up looking like 2 stick legs and like triangular. That's my shape.
I cannot.
No, I noticed my shape because when I was in college, when I was fit, whatever, everybody used to ask, "Oh, you're an athlete or whatever." I have like an athletic build, so it's not like I'm gonna curve out on my. Oh, I'm gonna gain weight. I mean, clearly everything gains weight, but trust me, the majority of it goes north. So then I end up looking inverted.
I think I gained weight good. The belly that I'm dealing with right now is from my
according to the father of your child.
Right.
But when I gain weight, I think most people like this issue. When I gain weight, I get it all in my behind.
I mean,
all in my behind.
We will take that also, you know?
I mean,
if that's where I gained my weight, I would try.
Some places are, you know, everybody's body is different.
Right.
That's what I'll say. I would certainly prefer to gain the weight somewhere else, but I also understand that might not be my ministry.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I definitely agree. I think, wherever, because so if you're generally like naturally curvy in your butt.
Mhm.
So in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And Shar, you're like, the way you're built, at least from what you just described, you're not going to gain it in your hips because you don't have hips.
No.
And you're not going to get it in your butt because you don't naturally have a big butt.
Nope.
So where else is it going to go? You know what I mean?
In my belly and my back fat.
In my back. I didn't even think about back.
I mean,
Like a
everything
back
gets
fat.
big, everything gets big, but those places
Get it more.
proportionate. Exactly.
Mm.
Because when I'm big, I like what I'm seeing on my thighs. But then when you lose it, it's still a lose everywhere. So I would rather be as I'm supposed to be.
We'll just do like the Kardashians. Let's just do
Yeah.
that, guys.
Oh my
Let's
God.
just
what?
redistribute it.
Listen,
Where you want to put it.
Charlemagne
Listen.
said on Breakfast Club, what is gonna happen when they were talking for some reason
Everybody look
about
like ants.
death. No, they were talking about death, and if you've prepared, like how you want to be funeralized, because they were talking about that guy who had the family had the service in the club where he was posted up in the club and they were dancing.
Yes.
So
What?
yeah,
What?
so it made the news because he was posted. The corpse was in the club, and but that's the way his family
His
chose
family
to
wanted
celebrate
it,
him,
right.
and his mom was there, and it was
Wait,
fine
what
for
now?
them. So they were talking.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Sean.
tell the story. So then,
Well, no, that is the story. I mean,
oh yeah,
normally what I hear about, especially in like African countries, maybe, is that they like put them in a chair and then they do that cultural thing. But he was actually standing in the club and they were having a whole
Hold on. I'm sorry. The dead man was
that his
leaned
wish?
up.
huh?
He was
In
leaned
America.
up in the club, like leaned
I
up
got
to
here
be
in America.
Yes, leaned up in the club. Yes.
Was that his wish to be buried like that?
They said it
Or
was
his family, yeah.
They said it was his wish to be, to go out in the club, be there. And so they made it happen. The thing is that the dispute, the issue that they had was that they're saying that the people who were there did not realize, they didn't sign up for it.
Hold on a second.
And the
This
people
is
who
like
own
an
the
active
place
night
did not
at the
know.
club? I'm
Yes.
confused.
So it's like
This
they were
is
having
like-
a celebration.
This is like a party night?
Yes,
Yes.
Noel, they're having a celebration of his life. So we're having a celebration. It's club, it's a club where we're doing it because he's a rapper. We're doing it for this dude. Everybody show up and the dude is on the stage.
Okay, the
And
club
the people who
must
own the
have
club
known.
didn't know.
They had to know, Sharifa, because they had to bring the body there. And
Well,
and-
no.
No, when
you
they
don't
rented
know.
it to
You
them,
rent out
they
a
didn't
club.
know that the corpse was coming to the party.
Right.
They
You
just
rent out
thought
a
it was
club.
in honor of this person. You can have a party in honor of somebody.
And they
who
could bring
passed.
balloons and bring a dead body. I mean, why? I mean,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But
No,
so
ma'am.
anyway, so Charlemagne, they were talking about it.
No,
And people were
ma'am.
calling in.
No, ma'am. That has
say-
to be a violation of my health. Okay? I can't
Carrie,
be up in the club
Yeah,
with
he
a
listen,
was
corpse.
I need to
out. He
Google
was
this.
out. He was fully dressed and out. So,
anyway, you were saying about
so
Charlemagne.
the reason I brought it up was because they were talking about what happened if like if you die, do you have specific things you want? Like how clearly there was specific things this family wanted.
Clearly.
So Charlemagne was just saying, yo, can you imagine all these people when they disintegrate and there's all this random silicone in the ground when the archaeologists come digging and they're like, what's happening? What happened in this era where
Yeah,
now
but-
we're investigating it? Because he's like, they dig up bodies. They're gonna be like,
Well,
what is
me don't want a
happening?
silicone, I just want a redistribution. I just want to move.
Yeah, what
just
happens
have to
with the
move fat
worms?
where you move.
Like,
Yeah.
Poor
Isn't
worms.
our-
You see how we're messing up the circle of life?
Right? What a worm them feed.
Anybody who gets silicone should be what do you call it? What do you call that? Cremated. Just naturally cremated.
Mm.
That's what I say. You shouldn't have to take up any space in there because that does not disintegrate. It's not
I know
healthy.
that's not biodegradable, huh?
No.
Like putting plastics in the ocean.
Right. It's just
Right.
not, you should just have to be, it should be like one of those rules. So 1%
That's
rule.
interesting.
If you have
Huh.
1% of your body is
No, that's an
silicone.
option. You could
I think
just
the
go under
universe
the
is
knife and
talking
get
to me.
all of this over with.
What happened?
I think the universe is talking to me.
Let's hear what the universe
I went
is
to look
telling
up. I said I need to see this rapper guy. I need the story. So of course I went to Google it, and I'm looking at the thing, and guess what come up? School scalping fat remover costing the union.
What is it?
you. Google, big brother. Cool sculpting.
What did he say?
Cool sculpting. It's an ad for cool sculpting.
Oh, yes.
There
I've
you
heard
go.
of that.
And the price is not bad, Carrie. It is in you.
It's not.
Did you click on it? This is how
Nah.
they get you. I'm mad at you right now.
Not. It's not. Mish, what are we talking about? Cool sculpting?
Oh yeah.
Was it
Lati was talking about cool sculpting. Lati was
Oh,
talking
yes,
about this
yes,
cool
yes.
sculpting. Okay.
I think the
Anybody
universe
got
is
time
trying
for
to
this?
tell me something.
Go ahead with your universe.
Listen,
Go ahead
It's
with
either
your
the universe or Google. And I got my money on Google. You know, I feel like Google.
You're right.
Well,
There is a
listen,
slight difference between Google and the universe, okay? A
yeah,
little
maybe they
bit.
are the same.
You might be
They're
right.
one
You
and the
might be right.
same.
what
They're
I'm
on the
saying.
phone, or they're like thinking about implants.
Right. Google, all up in it. That's like that. Well, another day we'll talk about this Elon Musk thing. Anyway, I'm sure we're over 30 minutes at this point. Anyway,
Well, it was nice
It's
to
good
be
seeing
back.
you, lady.
I know
Yes,
it is nice to be back.
very nice.
I
Nice
appreciate
to
Guys,
y'all.
I'm looking forward to a great season.
Well, the
with
rest of the
great
season.
topics and lots of laughter.
Yep.
Yes.
Bring back
people
some
in the club.
sanity in my life. Something to look forward to. Apart from wiping, cleaning diapers, and feeding babies.
Oh, mercy.
Not that I don't love
Mercy.
doing that, okay? You know?
Right, because are you working? Let's talk about it. Let us talk. Anyway, we're not talking about
That is slowly coming to an end.
Ma'am, it's not even summer yet. Summer, I forget the summer body first, okay?
Then,
Summer, I forget the summer body first. Then we can talk about all of that. One thing at a time, ma'am. One thing at a time. That's correct.
I agree.
It's true.
All right, y'all. Love y'all.
It was a
Love
pleasure.
y'all.
People, love ya.
Bye,
See you guys
ladies.
later. Now to
Like
go
for
begin
so
the real
Misha
work.
about 40. 40.